right, Shalom. All right, first and foremost, before we get started, it's the East. We give all honor and glory and power to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai, Ba'ashim, HaKadosh. I want to say double honor to our elders, our great apostle, great millstone, GMS, rule well and teach well, being a great example to Israel. All right, man, the elect, say peace and blessing. And I hope the elect on the forefront, which is the truth and sincerity. All right, the great song, I'm running the bar, GMS Memphis, got the beloved brothers. All right, San Francisco Bay Area, once again, at it again, break bread through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, midweek, live lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, who give us the inspiration and motivation to do so, especially in evil times to come. We continue to come out here and prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great, all right, who ought to be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles, because this is the Lord's will. All right, this is the Lord's will that this place go down by thermonuclear missiles, along with the chariot they're going to shoot the laser beam. All right, upon this place to melt it and turn Babylon, which is America, to a desolate wilderness, man. All right, that's what we patiently waiting on. All right, this bitch to go down, man, and us can finally be at our rest. All right, to understand when this place go down, we're gonna enter into our rest. All right, and I'm speaking of the so-called Negroes, Latino, Native American, Hispanics, our rest. All right, because right now, according to Lamentations 5 and 5, 4 and 5, all right, our necks are under persecution. We labor and have no rest. But our rest gonna come when Yahweh Shai bring forth the deliverance, man.
That's right.
All right, so whatever y'all brothers got, we get straight into it. And I say, Lord willing, y'all brothers and sisters be edified. You know why we lay the law down, man.
That's right. It's Second Ezra 15 and 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy.
It says, speak thou in the ears of my people. And who is the Lord's people? The so-called Negroes, Latino, Native American, Hispanic. He says, speak. And what the form of speaking? Prophesying. All right, because what we're doing is we're saying things before it happened. All right, you can grab Isaiah 42 and 9. And then Isaiah 46 and 10. All right, just to show you the power of the Lord alone. All right, this is the power of the Heavenly Father. All right, because understand that according to Proverbs, all right, 16, the tongue is a powerful thing.
Behold, the former things are past.
Right, the former things came to pass.
Yep.
All right, what is the former things? The flood, slavery, you know,
The falling away.
falling away. All right, them the former things already came to pass.
The three beasts.
Yep.
You know, we're the fourth one. Yeah.
70 AD. You
God.
see what I'm saying? The beast wound, the beast falling, that deadly wound. See what I'm saying?
Well, the rising of the prophets, the rising of the Israelites.
Right.
Yahweh Shai hitting the scene and going back to the Heavenly Father on his right hand.
No, that's the former thing. That's already came to pass.
Yeah.
You know, go ahead.
Behold, the former things are come to pass, and new things do I declare.
There you go. And the new thing he declared, all right, by the mouth of the prophet, yesterday, Jeremiah 48. All right, the prophets are old, have prophesied against many countries and great kingdoms of war, evil, and pestilence. Now, these are the new thing that we declaring in Babylon the Great, which is what? Jacob Trouble, martial law, all right, MOTB, the Paragma, all right, World War III.
Yep.
All right, these are new things that we declaring through the spirit of power Yahweh Shema Shai.
So will the great deliverance of the nation of Israel, the elected nation of Israel, be the chariots, going up in the chariots. Yep. All right, hey, because the Lord delivered us, you know what I mean, out of the hands of our oppressors out of ancient Egypt. You know, the chariot was a God up above us, you know, and guided us through the wilderness was there with us. But this deliverance, all right, is going to be what? The elect going up into the chariot.
Right, it's going to top
the strangeness of our salvation.
Jeremiah, I think it was
16, yep.
Right.
It says, before they spring forth, I tell you of them.
There you go. It said before it spring forth, meaning before it happened, before it come to pass, before it manifests itself on the earth. The Lord said he was careful of these things. How will he carry you? All right. Matthew 10 and 20. All right. Because it says, not you that speak, but the spirit of your Father will speak within you. All right. So the Most High going to tell you by his prophet. That's why Proverbs 1 and 20 is so important. All right, as wisdom cry without, share her voice in the streets. Where we at? Are we in the streets? We're in a cheap place to come for us right now, as the scripture have said and commanded us to do. All right? Well, here it is. Like the Most High said, he declared the end from the beginning. the ancient times, things that they get done, but saying what his counsel shall stand. That's what you got in Isaiah 46. But it's all still back to the Most High prophets, which can tell you what the things what's coming to pass, what's coming down the pipeline. All right, whether you're here or whether you're going back. All right, understand that what he told you, stand probably high about you outside. That's how.
Amos chapter 3, I'm going to start at verse 6. Till a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid.
Yeah, so when we go into Israel, ancient custom, they always had a seer, a watchman. Because we know as what? The watchman, right, of the house of Israel. Right. All right, and us being watchmen, we have a horn. All right, and the horn is for different types of events. All right, so when you hear a certain sound, going to that distinctive sound,
Yes.
all right, we blowing the horn of what danger is coming. All right, so we blowing that horn, you're supposed to work and getting yourself together and preparing yourself for the coming and great and dreadful day of the Lord. All right, so if a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid, yes. All right, because when a person hears the tornado sound, they know what's going to go on. They preparing themselves for a tornado. All right.
So like you have your weather forecaster.
Yeah.
They'll forecast, say, hey, there's going to be a hurricane in the next 2 weeks. See what I'm saying? Hurricane Helene. They was on TV for a week, 2 weeks, telling you how this hurricane was going to come, how deadly it was going to be.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Or there's a storm watch, and they'll have the people on the scene while the storm is coming in, telling you how strong it's going to be, okay, and how you should evacuate, how you should prepare to be leaving. They'll tell you this, ahead of time.
Ahead of time.
See what I'm saying?
And that's like a form of mercy.
Yeah.
Because they really put you on game, put you on point, giving you a chance. All right, and that's the Heavenly Father. When you look at it spiritually, He's giving you a chance to repent. All right, because once He allowed the prophets to get off the highways and hedges in the famine of the word, guess what? Then no one will have no cloak for their sin. All right, you got it.
It says, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in a city, and Yahweh have not done it?
It says, should there be evil? And evil break down to what? Bad times, hard times. All right, difficult times. And it said, not the Most High have done it. All right, understand the power of the Lord.
Isaiah 45:7.
Yeah.
I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. Hallelujah. How about Shemel Shai do all these things?
All these things.
Well,
man.
it tells you in Ezekiel, the Lord told Ezekiel to give Israel warning from the Most High.
Yeah, get a warning from me.
I got that.
Uh-huh.
This is Ezekiel 3:17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
He have made us a watchman. All right, meaning what? We should go out and blow their horn.
Yeah.
All right, Isaiah 58:1. Cry loud, spread not. Lift our voice up like a trumpet. That's a horn.
That's right.
All right, go ahead.
Yep. It says, therefore hear the word at my mouth.
Exactly. Because the Most High is not going to come down, all right, from off the throne and talk to you personally. All right, as people desire it to happen.
Yeah.
No, nigga. All right, He going to set it up like He set it up from the beginning. He going to send His prophets, man.
Well, if we end up going back to 2nd Ezra 15, it says, real quick, just to point the point, 15:1, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord.
Yeah. See?
Yep.
All right. The Most High ordained us to come out here and prophesy, man, warn you. All right. That's why He said, I have set thee up a watchman. So we fall in the same light as Ezekiel.
Yeah.
Most all the prophets.
Sure.
Because the Most High said all the prophets up to do a specific job, man. And that's to prophesy and do His will. You know? You got it.
It shows you that the prophet is the Most High's mouth.
Straight up.
So what comes from the prophet's mouth, that's literally the Most High.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Now it's up to you to discern whether it's a false prophet or a true prophet. You see what I'm saying? But guaranteed, these words gonna come to pass. All the other false prophets, they prophesying of peace.
Yeah.
Right.
We was going into that the other day. It says, right, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me.
There you go. And that's how, and that's what the Lord commands to do, to give you warning, all right, of Him. All right? Go ahead.
Yep. It says, when I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning.
And if I can say this too, this is not talking about the actual wicked Esau Edom. It's talking about the wicked amongst the 2/3 of Israel, who so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Because Esau, you can't be saved. These heathen nations, the Lord is not dealing with them. Only repentance is only open unto Israel.
Well, just think about it. Who's repenting?
Yeah.
What nation is actually repenting, coming back and calling on the name Yahweh and Yahweh Shai?
That's right.
There's only one nation doing that, and that's the Israelites.
That's right.
So-called Black, Spanish, Native Americans.
Yeah.
And if another nation does look like that's what they're doing, they're Israelites, and they're coming and they're actually confessing that they're Israelites as well. They're not, I'm an Edomite, but I'm kind of trying to serve your God.
Yep.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that just goes to show you that only the Israelites are coming back and repenting.
Yeah.
Which shows you that that's talking about wicked amongst our people.
That's right.
Not the actual wicked.
Right.
So the scriptures talk about how the wicked, none of the wicked shall understand. That's Daniel 12 chapter, Daniel 12 and 10.
It said, let favor be shown to the wicked.
Yep.
A lot of precepts that cut that, that philosophy of Esau that can be saved.
Hebrews the 12th chapter, man. No place of repentance is open unto us.
Yep, it says, when I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speaketh to warn the wicked from his wicked way. Well, a dog is like a natural alarm.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? They're like they're
like
a watchdog.
Exactly.
That's why the scriptures say dumb dog, the false prophets, dumb dog. Basically, a dog that cannot speak.
Right.
Yeah, because a dog is not supposed to be like a companion or a pet. You just dare. No, a dog has a purpose. They're supposed to be on guard.
Yeah, a warning.
A warning.
They're like your warning signal.
Yeah.
Why is this dog? But you're like, why is this fucking dog barking? Then you're like, whoa, hold on, something's going on.
Because they said something.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're likened unto also dogs, like Caleb.
Yes, Mary.
Okay. It's one of the righteous spies that went in and saw the land. It was like, yeah, we can take this land. See what I'm saying? And that's what we saying. Yeah, Esau can be overcome.
It's for the
through Yahweh Shai. He can be conquered. Even with all his technology, even when he's about to come in like a flood. We like saying that's nothing.
Yeah.
You're not gonna prevail. The elect are gonna prevail through the spirit of Yahweh Shai. Okay. It says. It says, when I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way.
See, so we're supposed to be warning our people, which, going back to these false prophets, they're not warning. They're telling us peace. It's not going to be a time to take us trouble. Oh, the hour of temptation, you're not going to be, it's not going to affect you.
Yeah, the charagma is embargo, white women,
Esau ain't the enemy,
but what it is.
Yeah, it's pretty much putting our people defenses down.
Yeah.
And giving our people a false sense of hope.
Yep.
And making our people think that they on one accord with the Lord.
A false sense of safety.
Yeah.
They pretty much pushing the spirit of peace and safety. Everything's gonna be all right. See what I'm saying? I'm gonna get Isaiah real quick. Isaiah 50:81.
Yes, sir.
Isaiah 50:81. It says, "Cry aloud, spare not."
And just the point. Spur not.
Yep.
All right? Spur not. We got to come in the same spirit the angels. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we can't spur none. All right? Because we're here to do a job for the Heavenly Father.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right? Like Yahweh Shai said, I must be by what? My Father's business. Here it is. We ordained to be by Yahweh Shai business. So we can't spur.
Right.
Why the scripture say, why trim thy ways to seek love?
That's right.
And going back to the false prophets and false Israelites, they seeking their ways. They trimming their ways to seek the love of Babylon.
They're making it more Israelite friendly. They don't want to touch on the heavier topics.
Yeah, the nastier things.
Exactly, that's it.
See what I'm saying? They wanted the sweet thing. They don't want to touch the better thing.
Right, the bitter.
If you got a plate of food, there's really supposed to be some type of bitter food on that plate.
That's right.
To help you be able to digest that plate, to be able to absorb the nutrients. You're supposed to have bitters every time you eat.
That's right.
See what I'm saying? But Jake want to go from the savory and the sweet, the starches.
Bypass all that.
See what I'm saying? They want to go bypass all that and leave off the bitter and the pungent.
Yep.
When your body actually needs that, the bitter, the pungent, and the sour as well.
Yeah.
Like when you go into like fermented vegetables, those are certain taste buds that those are certain taste profiles that your body is supposed to actually use and to break down food to feel better for proper health.
Right.
Yes, sir.
So you need the good things in the scriptures,
Yep.
sweet things. But you gotta accept the sour things and the bitter things
Yes,
and
sir.
the pungent things.
It said eat the whole roll. It was in my mouth sweet as honey, but in my belly it was bitter.
Yeah.
You need both. That's the balance too.
There you go.
That's the balance.
Because the false balance is abomination to the Lord, right? So he had to give it to you, right?
And are not bitters helpful for you?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Bitters are super helpful for you, especially if you have any digestive issues.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the first things you want to do is you want to be taking digestive bitters daily. Arugula, horseradish, dandelion root, gentian root, wormwood. You see what I'm saying? Bitter melon, dandelion greens. You can buy that at the grocery store. And they actually help you break down the food that's causing you trouble.
Right.
So you gotta take the good and the bad.
That's right.
Okay. Well, Job said that, right? Was that Job 4? Is it Job 4? Where it said, shall we not?
We step,
92?
Yeah,
Job 2.
Yeah,
Job 2.
yeah.
Can you get that?
Yeah.
See, he understood that. So
Yeah.
he didn't bug out. Job didn't bug out when all them evils start coming.
Yeah, because he cut his woman.
Yeah, hell
Said,
yeah.
Should I the Most High do good? You know what I'm saying?
Because she bucked up against him because everything was all sweet, but when it got bitter and sour, she was like, "Hey man, you need to stop worshiping."
Yeah, what kind of God is this?
Yeah.
Right.
What kind of God is this? Like a God that would do this to you?
Yeah.
This is actually from the hand. There's certain things that happen to you. That's like, okay, a God did this to you.
Con.
You see what I'm saying? It just happened by choice. When multiple catastrophic events just happen to you. It's like the world is coming down on you. Okay, yeah, a God did that to you.
Yeah.
The Most High. Okay, and as men of understanding, we must take the good. And we're gonna break it down.
Oh, this Job chapter 2, I'm going to start at verse 9. It says, Then said his wife unto him, Dost thou still retain thine integrity?
Yep.
Curse the Most High and die.
See, because she already was cursing the Most High in her mouth.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? She was a super Israelite woman.
Right.
See what I'm saying? The head wrap, my Lord, out of one year.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It was beautiful, and Job was rich too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So she was balling during her time, man. She didn't have to work. She had handmaids. All right.
Yep.
She didn't have to do anything.
That's right.
Okay, but when all that shit start leaving, what the God that she was praising, all of a sudden cursed the God, cursed him. And then everything's happening to Job. Like, why don't you curse him? Why be like me?
Yeah.
Curse the Most High.
Yeah, curse the Most High and die.
Yeah.
Because we dead.
Right.
She's not lacking understanding. What's that? Job 38, 37, 38, 30, 39, 27, something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that around there.
Around there.
The Most High has deprived her of wisdom.
Yep.
You see him?
But she got the nerve to say, "Do you remain your integrity when she don't have none?"
Right.
A woman don't have no integrity, man.
But what was that? That was Satan.
Exactly. Yeah.
Satan
Right.
jumped on that woman.
Right.
Well, Satan was already on the woman, really,
Yep.
and just made her say that. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Go ahead.
Verse 10 says, But he said unto her, Thou speakest as one of the foolish women speaketh.
Let's see.
You got. I'm
No,
gonna
go
see.
ahead.
You got.
No, the foolish women.
Good.
Okay, a woman of no understanding. You do have certain righteous sisters out there. You have certain sisters that actually. Well, you have certain women in the scripture that show faith.
Woman, I believe the Maccabees with the 70
Yeah.
She was in the spirit, man.
Too.
Yeah, she was like, "We're gonna come back." You know?
The scripture speak about the elect lady.
Yeah.
So that's a balance. We get on a woman.
Yep.
Because a woman needs to be got on more than she needs to be praised.
Straight up.
You see what I'm saying? Because you praise a woman too much, she just that spirit that's inside of her is just off.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? She needs to be, you know what I mean? She needs to be confined. She needs to be need to be humble. She needs to be really changed.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Yokes.
Yep.
Because the scriptures, they put us under yoke.
Yep.
See what I'm saying? We're under yokes.
Yoke of Yahushua.
See what I'm saying?
Same thing.
So the woman is supposed to be under the yoke of her man.
Right.
Which comes in the yoke of Yahushua. That's how it's supposed to be set up.
It's the order.
Yep.
And when things get out of order, you have Babylon the Great.
You see?
Which is confusion. Great confusion.
Yeah.
Who made things out of order?
What they
See what I'm
do
saying?
in Babylon? They praise women.
Yep. See?
Heavy, queen of heavy.
Which turns everything upside down. Once you mess up an order of things, if you have a factory line where they building cars, right? And in each lane, each section, they have a particular thing that they do to build that car. If you take something out of order, the car's not gonna get built.
Yeah.
Right.
The whole machine can break down. The whole assembly line is gonna break down just because you took one thing. You took one bolt or something. You turned off one machine. Oh, it's just one thing. You fucked up the
Mess
whole
up a
thing.
whole chain line.
Okay,
Yeah.
like a domino. You push one domino. you fucking up the whole. You gonna fuck up the whole thing. So just by Satan coming to Eve, everything got fucked up.
Yep.
See what I'm saying? Because what Satan was really trying to come to the man. But he knew I can't come to the man. He
to what I'm doing.
I gotta go to the woman. She easily manipulated.
Yep.
And Jake weak the women.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep, it says Job 2:10, but he said unto her, thou speakest as one of the foolish women speaking. What? Shall we receive good at the hand of the Most High? And shall we not receive evil?
Yeah, so basically Job received nothing but good.
Yeah.
He was the richest man in the East. He had gold, he had silver, he had cattle, he had men servants, maid servants, he had land. Okay, wells and water, you know, he had resources. Children. He had it all. Gold, sheep, you know, cattle.
Good health.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then he's like, hey, look, should we not receive all this good for the most? We got all this good thing for the Most High, right?
Right.
Shall we not also receive evil too? So he understood the balance.
Yeah.
So in your life, you're gonna receive good things, you're gonna have some ups, and you're gonna have a lot of downs.
But that's what Apostle
that's the
Paul
balance.
said. He said, I know how to base and I know how to abound. You know, just being able to adapt to your habitation, whatever the Lord puts you through, knowing how to adapt.
And if you that spirit of adapting and dealing with it, enduring it, what it says in Sirach the 2nd chapter, you will be increased at your last.
Yep.
Just as Job.
Here you go. That's it.
Full circle.
Why did the Lord lead that? Why did the Lord put that story in there?
Ready for a time.
Okay, because you the what's it called have you read about the patience of Job?
Yeah.
The patience of Job. What does patience mean? The suffering. That long suffering of Job, because ultimately Job story of the elect.
Yeah.
Being blessed at the end.
That's right.
Okay.
Let me read it. Finish it off. It says, what shall we receive good at the hand of the Most High? And shall we not receive evil? In all this, Job did not sin with his lips.
See? Job didn't curse the Most High.
Exactly.
But you got a lot of individuals that be in those situations, right? And they'll curse the Most High. And then time will go on and they'll get out of that situation. Then they want to come back to the Most High.
Yeah.
But now, Lord, nigga, you just cursed me. All you had to do is wait a little bit. And that's how Jacob's trouble's gonna be.
Yep.
All you had to do is just wait a little bit longer.
That's it.
I'm testing it. Look, it's you on my time. Submit to my time. All you had to do is wait a little bit longer. Now you can enter into rest.
Yep.
Okay, but you see, and that's why Jacob's gonna have that everlasting shame and content. And down in the 12th chapter, it's because they didn't have patience. They didn't have that long suffering.
Well, Sirach the 2nd chapter, woe to you who have lost patience. What shall you do when the Lord Yahweh Shemel shall visit you?
Because the Lord about to visit we all about to get visited.
Yes, sir.
We're all about to get tried on the highest level. Our faith is going to be tempted on the highest level.
I said the trial of your faith. Work your patience. We finna enter to the hour of temptation, which is the Quran. Alright? A lot of things gonna happen. Your faith is gonna be tested.
That's right. Well, look at Yahweh Shai. You know, his hour, you know, the Apostle Gabar, you know, he does segments on that, you know, through the Spirit here, you know, every now and again. Yeah, that was his hour of temptation during that time. He even felt the Spirit of the Lord leaving. Yeah, the Lord, he was like, my father, why has thou forsaken me? Yeah, only the Lord couldn't behold, you know, wickedness, because ultimately Yahweh Shai took on all the sins of Israel at that one time, being the ultimate sacrifice, that sacrificial lamb. Right. Yet the Lord was always there. The Lord didn't go nowhere, man. Prophecy had to be fulfilled. Well, that's why the Lord prayed, is there any other way we can do this?
Wow.
His answer was no answer. Mm-hmm. This is the only way, you know?
That's right. Look what Yahweh Shai set up to
inherit.
Yeah, look what he inherited.
We about to inherit.
Yeah, what he about to do.
Yeah.
You know? I got to preach this James 5:7. Be patient therefore, brethren, until the coming of the Lord. Behold, the husbandman waited for the precious fruit of the earth. Right, the husbandman is Yahweh Shai, the precious fruit, the great, the elect, going back to 2 Ezra, the 9th chapter. It says, have long patience for it. All right, at the day of vengeance burneth in Yahweh Shai's heart. All right, but soon to come is the day of destruction and the day of redemption, deliverance, man.
That's right.
You know?
Well, what's like? Go ahead.
Nah, I'm gonna just mention, you know, that preacher song at the same damn time.
Yeah.
Because he come to deliver and to destroy at the same time.
That's the balance.
Yeah.
And then when you consider somebody that tills the land, a farmer, a husband, when you consider him, he tills the land, he puts hard work into the land, and he sows the seed, right? He plows it, he sows it, right? And then what does he do after that? He waits.
Yeah.
He has to literally wait until that crop grows.
Yep.
So he gotta suffer. He might want that tomato, but it's not in season. He gotta wait till it. He gotta wait till it comes in the season. He gotta be patient. First you gotta put in the work.
Yes,
You gotta bust your ass. Okay, and you gotta make sure you protect your field. All right, and while you're watching it, you're tending to it, making sure there's no weeds that are taking nutrition from the plant, right? Making sure there's no insects that are gonna come in and take over the plant. Making sure no fungus or anything, no mold, no bacteria that's gonna take over the plant. You see what I'm saying? The weeds.
Pretty much like cultivating.
Well,
cultivation.
Well, that word you be going to Revelation 3, kept.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Carefully.
Yep, that's it right there.
You know, that's how you got to be with the vineyard. When you read Second Ezra, the 9th chapter, can you get it real quick? Second Ezra 9 and 22.
I'm already in Second Ezra, so I can grab it. It's Second Ezra 9 and 22. Let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain.
Yeah, that's speaking about, you know, the majority of our people. All right, because they're not fulfilling Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. The whole duty of an Israelite, you know, man, to fear the Most High and keep His commandments. Go ahead.
It says, let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain.
Yeah, so they was born to live these futile lives, man.
Yep.
These worthless, vain lives that they live, man. Go ahead.
And let my grape be kept.
Yeah, let my grape be kept. All right. Hey, Revelation, the 3rd chapter.
That word Prevail.
Yep, Yahushua is tending to his elect carefully, man.
That's right. Yeah, with much diligence. And what is he doing? He's putting us through that furnace of affliction, the furnace of adversity.
That's right.
He's John the 15th chapter. I'll get that. How the Lord prunes you.
Yeah.
Right? When you prune a plant, because you have maybe dead, pretty much dead weight, like a dead part of the plant. That energy is going to that. It's going to take away from the actual, yielding of fruit.
Yeah.
So you cut it in order for that plant to grow. You see what I'm saying? But you have to attend to it. You got to look. You got to be watching the plant, damn near daily.
Yep.
You got to make sure. Okay, it got the right. You checking the acid levels and the pH levels in the soil. You making sure that you brushing the fucking shit. You know, brushing the leaves. You see what I'm saying? You making sure there's no insects. You said you basically you put enough your time and your energy into that so you can yield that fruit, man. That precious fruit. Right. Because you're yearning for that precious fruit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got that lust. Yeah. So you're gonna make sure you're gonna put your time and effort into this daily.
Daily. Well, that's why Pastor Harvey saying, man. You know what I mean? You know, it's us attending to this word. He said you miss one day, you're gonna miss a whole life.
Yeah, it says, let the multitude perish then, which is born in vain, and let my grape be kept, and my plant, for with great labor have I made it perfect.
Great labor, like you was going into, bro. You know, daily. You know a lot about husbandry. You know, like you was making the whole of the thing that the husband has to do to the vineyard daily. You know what I mean? So that's much labor he's putting into, man. To what? To reap the harvest, to reap the fruit. You know.
Well, you also gotta be like a weather forecaster.
Right.
You gotta know. Is it gonna be bad weather? I gotta make sure my field is good. You see what I'm saying? And then you know what? I'm gonna have to cut some shit out. You know what I mean? This is the bad part. This is a bad part of the plant. I gotta cut this shit out because it's gonna hop on other plants.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's the 2/3.
Yep.
See what I'm saying? The Most High, he gonna weed these niggas out, because they will corrupt the whole. See what I'm saying?
A little leaven the whole lump.
Even the spots and blemishes in our feet. You know, the Most High plucking. He always sees sifting, sifting season.
Yeah.
All right, he's plucking the undesirables, removing them from amongst the body.
I got something. This is Proverbs 8 and 34. Blessed is the man that hears me, watching daily at my gates, waiting at the posts of my doors. Like they say, the attending to the daily though.
Like in the book of Habakkuk, he said, "I will stand upon my watch and watch to see what you will say unto me.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? Like basically, hit me with the spirit.
Yep.
I'm actually diligently looking to go into something. You see what I'm saying? To do the work, and I'm just gonna wait for that inspiration to hit me.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why Apostle Rumlow, he always mentioned, strike by the iron is hot.
Yeah.
Right, so when you're in the spirit hits you, go ahead and put it on wax.
Yep.
Because it can leave you.
That's right. 6:14.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I got one.
Yeah.
All right, this is Revelation, going back to that building and speaking. All right, this is Revelation 10, and I'm going to start at 9. And I went up to the angel and said to him, give me the little book. And he said to me, take it and eat it up.
Yeah, and we was going into that the other day in Ezekiel. That's that same roll, the scriptures. You know, which now is, you know, all these scriptures compact in. It technically, according to 1611, it's all in one book. Brothers have, you know, the modern day Urim and Thummim. It's all on one tab, one phone. You can access the scriptures. It's accessible. It's easy. You know, it's all together, which goes to show that it complements each other with the Old and New Testament, including the Apocrypha.
Right, and you can't be simple.
Yeah.
You can't eat the fucking book.
Right. You're right.
You can't eat the bones, the words, the wisdom.
Good.
You know, it's no food for thought.
Yeah.
You know, that's what it is, man.
Yeah, your mind is like the belly.
Yeah. The mind is considered like the belly.
Yeah.
You call it consumable. They call it a consumer, right? You can consume music, right? And what happens? The song is now in your head.
Yeah.
So this is likened unto a song. You're supposed to consume it.
Yep.
With your mind, with your energy. You see what I'm saying? This is also like a belly.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like you consume food. Well, the foods that you eat actually affect your mind.
It does.
Affect how you actually think.
Yeah, that's what I say. What you are, what you eat.
Yeah.
You know.
What did the scriptures say? A man shall not live off of what?
Bread alone.
Yeah.
But by every word
that proceeds from the Most High's mouth.
What shows you that the words are actually foods.
Straight.
Spiritual food.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Well, that's what I say, St. John 7:38. He that believeth on me, as the scripture have said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water. That's right.
It says,
The belly is like the spirit.
Right.
Because you can feed the spirit like you feed the belly.
and it says, take it and eat it up, and it shall make thy belly bitter.
Meaning get into the scriptures. Get study to show thyself approved. Go through the breakdowns. Go to class. Watch the videos.
Get into words.
Read. That's one of the most important things. When you read, you're actually consuming the words.
But it says, blessed are those that read it. You know?
And when you go into that word, blessed are those that read it means really to understand.
Exactly. What is that? Proverbs 4:7.
Without that getting,
Get all
Wisdom is
understanding.
a principal thing, therefore get wisdom. With all thy getting, get understanding.
Because you see them Bible thumpers and Christian Jakes and all that. They'll read till they blue in the face, but they don't walk away with no understanding. They don't walk away with nothing.
Salakia, I was gonna say that just showed you that when you consume these words, you might not be actually digesting the words, you're assimilating them.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But go back to the bitters. The bitters actually help you digest the food.
That's
So
why I say they return to their own vomit.
Yeah, there you go. You see what I'm saying? Because you threw it
hold
up.
it down.
That's that part of that indigestion. You can't hold it down. Your stomach is not built up. Another thing, you have not been weaned from the breast. And drawn from the teeth. You see what I'm saying? Which you build up a lot of your digestive strength from your mother, the milk. The milk gets you actually ready to consume the meat. So you have to get into the milk first and be built up in the milk. Those are them spiritual enzymes, that spiritual gut bacteria, the spiritual probiotics to be able to break things down.
That's why I said desire the sincere milk of the word that you shall grow.
There you go. See, like as a child, right? A child is all they want is milk. Because that's what they need to grow. And then from that they get weaned from that. Then they start moving up the food chain. Okay, until they're able to break down the toughest of meats. We ain't talking about no goddamn raw meat like Esau. Esau has a stomach to break down raw meat.
For sure.
Jake do some shit like that, gets fucked up. But what a juniper root is somewhat, it's like a bitter as well. It helps with digestion. It's really a great herb for urinary issues. Okay.
Let me read this again. Revelation 10:10. And I took the little book out of the angel's hand and ate it up, and it was in my mouth sweet as honey. And as soon as I had eaten it, my belly was bitter.
See, so the sweetness of it, yeah, you're an Israelite. You know, this is our word, this is our power. The promises, that's the kingdom to come. Yet the straight gate that we have to go through to inherit it. You know, the hell that you have to catch going through that furnace of affliction. You know.
I got one on the phone. Hold on. Well, that's the
Having your own so-called people hate you, the 2/3, for telling them the truth.
Well, ultimately being set up to be blamed.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? You gotta, you being an Israelite, and you act, especially you proclaiming that you're an Israelite, you have to consider and should know that Esau's coming for you.
Sure.
Okay, and that's part of the trial. That's part of the tempting of the Lord. Are you really about this, or was you good when everything was good?
Yep.
All right, when things get tough, like when you're in a relationship with a woman, you get through them tough times, then you know, okay, that woman, she with me through them tough times. So, and are we not likened unto the Most High's woman?
Yeah.
And if you got a woman that's just a cheap down.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? You're gonna take care of that woman.
Yeah.
You're gonna go the extra mile. You're gonna think like, hey, you know what? She really deserves this. And then not only that, you're gonna give her more.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? So the same thing.
But that's just going into the worldly sense of like when they rehearse their vows, that's the oath that you make. You know, through sickness, through health, through thick and thin, y'all gonna be there for each other. You know, and much more with this truth and us serving Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai.
And it's all consummated by a blood oath.
Yes.
Okay. The sex, the cutting.
Yeah.
Just as we were put under that blood as well during the time of Moses. Okay, he sprinkled us with the blood and on the book. So we were joined at that point. We were joined into the Most High in a perpetual covenant. Okay.
That's right.
You have
you was finished.
Yeah, I got a little more.
Okay.
Bro,
Yeah.
Nobody touching me.
Man, I don't know what you got. You got
But yeah, this said back in Revelation 10, it said 9. It said, take it and eat it up, and it shall make thy belly bitter, but it shall be in thy mouth sweet as honey.
Yep.
And that sweet as honey is knowing that, knowing the good thing. There's a like kingdom of heaven for us. So-called white man, he going down. That's the sweet and the honey. You know, that's like good news. All right, salvation, word that we believe. This our land's captivity. Oh, that's sweet.
That's what these false prophets pump out. They pump more of the sweetness. You an Israelite, your brother, your sister, we the kings, this, that, and the third. But now they're not telling them about that bitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it says, and I took the little book of the angel's hand and ate it up, and it was in my mouth sweet as honey. But as soon as I had eaten it, my belly was bitter.
Yep. That bitter stage, you gotta be able to deal with it. You got some guys, got the parable of the sower, which landed on the stony ground. All right, they received the word with joy. Yeah, they were joy. But when persecution comes, by and by they are offended. Yeah. When they enjoy the honeymoon stage. When you really get into the relationship, it gets rocky. You're gonna get tried. You're gonna go through shit.
That goes to that parable about the wisdom. It's gonna be like a mighty trial.
It's gonna try you.
It's gonna be like a burden.
Yeah, when you have a relationship, there's certain things about that individual that's like ticks you off.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like I don't like that, but you grow into it. You know what I mean? The good outweighs the bad. You work with it, and then then you learn. Okay, you learn that individual.
Yeah, because the world called it flaws.
Yeah.
I learned how to deal with his flaws. I learned how to deal with her flaws.
Yeah.
Yahweh, he gonna purge the flaws about us.
Yeah.
He don't like about us, man. He gonna purge it about us if you belong to him.
Right. You know that? Can I read? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he said to me, thou must prophesy again for many people and nations.
And that goes to show Jeremiah 28:8. Prophesy prophesy both against kingdoms, against this and that and the third. Those prophets are back here today. Daniel 12th chapter. Job.
1 Corinthians 14, you know, the spirit of prophets is subject to the prophets.
Job spoke about seeing the return of Yahweh.
Yes, I know that my Redeemer liveth, and I was singing the last.
That's it. It says, and he said to me, thou must prophesy again before many people and nations and tongues and kings.
What is that, Jeremiah? Set thee over the nations. Pluck up.
Pull down. Plant. To destroy.
Also Isaiah 34, gather ye nations in here.
This is John 15:1. John 15:1. I am the true vine, and my Father is the husbandman.
And this is Yahweh Shai speaking, by the way. And this goes to show that Yahweh Shai and the Heavenly Father Yahweh are two separate entities. They're not the same person.
Right.
You know?
Every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he taketh away.
See?
Meaning you have to grow.
Yeah.
If you are
stagnant.
Because what is the why do you have a tree? What is the purpose of you planting an apple tree?
Produce fruit.
To produce fruit. That's the only purpose. You will put time into the plant it. There's literally no other purpose outside of to receive fruit. Because that is its purpose in life. An apple tree is literally supposed to produce apples. Apples that are edible, mind you. Okay? So every tree that's not producing fruit, you take it away.
But what did Yahweh Shai do to the fig tree that wasn't producing? Curse that shit, man.
Then he came back and like, goddamn, you know, Yahweh Shai, I'm gonna get these figs, man. You know, these figs, man. Well, them hoes gonna hit.
Yeah.
And he get to me, the motherfucking fig. You gonna curse the motherfucker out.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Meaning you supposed to produce fruit in this thing.
Like what you hear?
You supposed to be growing in this thing. Here, I'm coming back to meet your ass and to gather fruit, and you ain't, man, off with your head.
Yeah.
And that's what's gonna happen. You were an unprofitable servant.
Yep.
Okay? And you knew the Lord how he was. You knew he was austere. You see what I'm saying? You knew that he wanted a return. Because he gave you the upfront money to start a business. Here, I'll give you the upfront money. He fronted you. Okay? And this is worse than the mob. The mob fronts you some money, they want increase. They want youth, the Most High, Yahweh Shai wants usury.
Yeah.
Right? He wants righteous usury. He wants you to prosper. He wants you to succeed.
Yeah.
He gave you the blueprint how to succeed.
That's right.
Okay?
That's why it says to count the cost. Are you sufficient to finish this building?
That's it.
Don't just hop into this thing and think, oh yeah, it's cool, for the wrong reason, and now you through, and now you jeopardizing yourself for destruction. You know?
It says, every branch that in me that beareth not fruit, he taketh away, and every branch that beareth fruit, he purgeth it, that it may bring forth more fruit.
Yeah.
Okay, and that purging is that pruning process.
That's right.
When you deal with husbandry, you have to purge. Okay, meaning you're gonna have to take away part of that plant. You have to cut it off. And if that plant was to talk, it will hurt.
Right.
It would not be a pleasant thing. You see what I'm saying? To cut branches off, to pull up roots. You see what I'm saying? Because that's a violent process.
Yeah.
I got that word purge.
Yep.
The Greek, it says Strong Jesus 508. Katherio, it says to cleanse of filth, impurity, etc.
See, the cleanse of filth, impurity. And so it's a spiritual cleanse.
That's it.
Because that's why you might have a plant that has aphids. It's an insect infection, and it's on one part of the plant. You got to cleanse that shit. You got to get like some neem oil or whatever. You got to go in there. You got to actually cleanse it. Maybe some type of essential oil, and it's tedious too.
Okay.
And you got to go into the plant and you got to actually clean the plant. Okay, from the filth, from the infestation, the infection. Okay, so we all got infections growing up in Babylon the Great. We still being purged.
Yeah.
To this very day, we still in the fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
The rest of them, it says to prune trees and vines from useless shoots.
See, useless, because that energy will go into trying to actually grow that shoot, but it's useless. So now, if that energy is from from the plant is trying to grow into this useless shoot. The energy that the good shoots don't grow.
Yeah.
The good shoots, the growth is stunted.
Right.
So you would actually cut that off, so the energy can go into the good shoots. Now you're blossoming.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Now it's growing. Meaning, like the Lord, He'll cut certain things out of your life because it's unprofitable.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You might have been into women too much.
Right.
Now you ain't got no woman.
Yeah.
Now He wants you to focus in on the Word. But then you come on a level so you can actually administer the way that the Most High wants you to administer.
And that's how he go.
That's how it works.
So now that you can handle it. Because you wasn't able to handle it back then. Your mind was all messed up. You had those impurities, man.
Give you meat and due season.
Yep.
Yeah, you more rooted.
Right. Yep.
But it says the last definition. It says metaphor from guilt to expiate, or from guilt to expiate to atone. So the Lord is really purifying us, all right, to make us perfect, man.
Yeah.
You know, to be without spot and blameless when He returns.
And then going into what the brother Yahya said, more rooted, because you might have a young shoot, right? That you're watering, and you're trying to grow, and you're dealing with. Well, you got to wait till that young shoot gets deep into the ground and more rooted. It's more stable. So you got to grow both ways.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You got to grow up, and you got to grow down. You got to be more grounded. You see what I'm saying?
That's right. Yes, sir.
Okay, that was done on that?
That was it.
Okay, y'all finish this. Okay, done. I'm reading verse 2 again. Every branch in me that beareth not fruit, He taketh away. And every branch that beareth fruit, He purgeth it, that it may bring forth more fruit. So this is all about us being more profitable in the Lord's business. That's all it's about. It's not about us.
That's
What
right.
say? Going to the talents.
Yeah.
You know.
Increase.
Yeah.
It says, now ye are clean through the word which I have spoken unto you.
That's beautiful. Going to Psalms 119.
Yep.
I got a young man cleanses his way by
Yep.
taking heed to the word. Yep. You in John 15. Yep. By taking heed to the word, you are being clean.
Yep.
Because the
Sanctify
word is
them.
with the water.
Yep. Sanctify them through Thy truth. Thy word is true.
Because that was Isaiah. He didn't feel like he was clean enough to speak the words of the Lord. But what? He was
That
the
cold.
Purify.
That's right.
That purifying agent.
Done.
Abide in me, and I in you, as the branch cannot bear fruit of itself.
Which I believe if you look into that word abide, it means you're pretty much constantly increasing.
That's it. Occupy the promise, basically. You know.
Abide in me, and I in you, as the branch cannot bear fruit of itself, except it abide in the vine.
That's it.
No more can ye, except ye abide in me.
Come on.
Gotta be through your house shot.
That's it.
You know, the righteous branch.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, I'll read about one more.
Go ahead.
I am the vine, ye are the branches.
That's it. See? Start with Yahweh Shai. He's the vine, we the branches. Just like you see the tree. Yahweh Shai the foundation.
Right.
So you got the other little, the leaves, the other branches, that's the elect. You know, the tree behind us, same thing. Yahweh Shai the foundation.
Well, they have a thing called the family tree.
Yeah.
Branching out, but it all goes back to that root.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yep. It's because that branch cannot grow unless it's connected to that.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
That's it.
I am the vine, and ye are the branches. He that abideth in me, and I in him, the same bringeth forth much fruit. For without me, ye can do nothing.
Man, because it's impossible to please the Yahweh Shai without what? Faith. And through all, I can do all things. That's one of the Christians' favorite fucking quotes. I can do all things through Yahweh Shai who strengthened me, you know?
Yep.
That's right. You know, you better say something else?
No, I was about to say the same thing.
Yeah, come on, that's true.
Precept.
You know, so Lord willing, you know what I'm saying, y'all brothers and sisters edified. And once again, we give all honor and glory and power to
Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Chakadash.
Hey, double honor to our elders, peace and blessing over the leg. Next time, Shalom, Baba Bob, hey, Barak Hag, and Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Hey, Lord, continue to bless y'all night, huh?
Right.